everyone, welcome back to the video. I have a newer type of video for you guys. I'm going to be choosing 5 bookish fantasy husbands to discuss with you guys. I've already chosen them, and after I started thinking about doing this video and I wrote the 5 that just came into my head down, I realized that there were more. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to do like a top 10. This is just going to be top 5, and I might do a part 2 sometime in the future. And while I was thinking of my bookish fantasy husbands, I was thinking of like my fantasy husbands on TV and movies and anime. I have many. Like, I'm bad. I fall in love like at the top of a hat. But I just, you know, these are the men or boys or men in books slash TV slash movies slash anime that I just fall in love with, and it happens. It really happens. And don't forget video games. I will fall in love like crazy. But I'm only doing my bookish fantasy husbands today. We'll see about me doing any other type in the near future. I'm thinking about it. I'm writing lists down, so that might actually happen. And also, I am thinking about doing my bookish OTPs, which is one-tree pairings, just pretty much couples that I love. And a lot of these will probably feature in that as well. But yeah, we'll see. So the first one I have for you today is Clark from The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. I love him. I literally love him. He's just so adorable and so cute, and he loves fantasy, and so do I. And oh my god, I just when him and Andy first meet, I laughed so hard, but it was just that moment that made me fall in love. Like, he's tripping over, like, he just can't handle his dog, but that is just, it's okay. I love him anyway. He makes me laugh and he makes me smile, and that's what counts, right? And yeah, I feel happy whenever I read about him, and I do love him with Andy. It's just, if they were real, then I would beat Andy to the ground getting to Clark. It's just what would happen. But yeah, I do love Clark, so he's so hot. And then number 4 is Rorik from the In Death series by J.D. Robb. I have Naked in Death for you. This is the first one in the series. This is like a crime sci-fi novel set in the future, and it's really good. But really, what really stands out in this book is Rorik. I love him. He is Irish and rich and hot, and I mean, he has an accent. I mean, even though you can't hear it, you just gotta picture it in your mind. I freaking fell in love. And he has long, dark hair, and he's like mysterious and brooding, and he's so hot. I loved him. Like, I really enjoy this book and the series. I really gotta get back into the series, and I do like him with Eve, who is the main character. But again, if Rorik was real, I'd beat Eve to the ground. The thing is, though, I think Eve would beat me. She's kind of tough and scary when she wants to be, and I think when it came to Rorik, she would kill me. So, she's a cop, so she'd probably just beat me bloody and then put me in jail for the rest of my life. But I really love Rorik, and I can't help it. Really, one of the only reasons, well, it's not really, a huge reason for me reading, oh my god, I'm losing my mind. The biggest reason that I read this series is Rorik. He makes everything better. You know, it's just, he's funny, he's sweet, he's charming, he's perfect. I love him. And oh my god, like when him and Eve are sparring, and you just you could picture him all sweaty, and oh my god, literally I fangirl like crazy. I love him. Literally, I wish he was real. I wish they made a TV show and picked a good Rorik. I don't know who would be a good Rorik yet. Maybe David Boreanaz. He has a good Irish accent. He did an Angel. That was really good. But yeah, maybe I always picture David Boreanaz when I envision Rorik, so that would be nice. Alright, so number 3 is Etienne St. Clair from Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. I love Etienne. I love him. Literally, I love him. Oh my god, man. He makes me squeal whenever he's on, whenever, I read about him. And when he was in Lola and the Boy Next Door with him and Anna, I was just so happy. Again, he makes everything better. He really does. He's sweet and charming and funny. And he's so funny. Like, I know there's this moment in this book, I can't remember it, or I can't remember where, but there's just this moment where I laughed so hard. He was playing this joke on Anna, and I laughed so hard, and I love him. Like, I don't know anyone who has read this who didn't fall in love with Etienne, like, in a drop of a hat. Like, literally, I mean, my heart flutters whenever he's near, whenever I read about him, and, I wish there was more Etienne in my life. I need more Etienne. The number 2 will come as no surprise, and that's Valak by, from Poison Study by Maria V. Snyder. Again, he's dark and mysterious and brooding, and he is a master of poisons and an assassin. He's an assassin, and he just makes me fall in love like crazy. I love him. Oh my god, nobody could ever come between us. He's an assassin, he'll kill you. It's no problem. He has no problem with that. And oh my god, every time I think about it, I haven't read Night Study yet, which is the latest book that came out in the series. And I need to, I know I need to, but I don't know, I just have been putting it off for a while. And I think because I feel like Valak won't really be focused as much in that one, though he was in Shadow Study, so he might. I don't know, I feel like, I'm not gonna have as much Valak as I want. But yeah, I really love him. And I love him with Yelena, I really do. Okay guys, a lot of these are gonna be focused in my one true pairings. I'm probably gonna have to choose different ones just because. But yeah, like, pretty much 3 out of the 4 I just showed you are on my list. So this is not gonna come at any surprise for that video. So I might have to hold off on that video. But yeah, I love him, and I love him with Yelena. I really do. I think they're perfect for each other, and anytime that they're together, I'm happy. I'm happy whenever Valak is around. I really am. And with any of these men, I'm happy. I'm always happy when they're around. I need more. Alright, and then the last one. Definitely. My most recent favorite. I will say that. It is my most recent favorite. Like, right now, I swear. Again, if he was real, he'd probably, like, if all of these men were real, he would probably win, in my eyes, like, I would probably choose him over all the others, even though that would kill me, because I love all of them, but he's just my number 1 favorite right now, and that is Reese, from A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. I love Reese. He's dark and brooding, and dangerous and hot, and he has wings. He has wings. Oh my god. I fangirled at that moment. I almost fainted. I was so I lost my breath when I found out he had wings. And he's just so sweet, and even though you see a darker side of him in the first book, in this one, you see so much more to him, and you realize why he's like that in the first book, and oh my god, I love him. Again, I know him and Feyre are great too, but I love Reese more. I love him more. Oh my god. And it's funny, because last year I would have said Tamlin would have been, like, my most recent favorite, but we all know that me and Tamlin have a complicated history now, a complicated relationship, and I kind of kicked his ass to the curb. And with Reese, like literally, I swear I was Farah while reading these books. You know, I connected, I can't really connect so much, but I just felt like I was her, and I was falling in love with Tamlin. And then in this one, I'm falling out of love with him and falling in love with Reese. Oh my god, I love this book. I love the characters. I love Reese. I love him so much. And I love everything about this book. It's just so perfect. And if you haven't read this or the series, definitely do. If you haven't read any of these books, I really suggest you do. I think the one that a lot of people probably haven't read is the In Death series by J.D. Robb, but I do feel like the series is really good. It's more adult than anything, but than any of these books. This one is the most adult, and it is adult, but it's really good. You know, Eve is a really complicated person. She's got like a tragic history and a tragic past, and I love that about her, the fact that she doesn't let it get to her, or when it does, she tries, you know, she holds it in as much as she could, but she does lean on the people she loves when she has to. And that's what I love so much about Rurik. You know, he's always there for her, and he loves her. And yeah, I'm gonna stop talking about them because I could go on forever about these guys. So that's it for me today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!